Hey everybody, it's Carol with Refunction Crafts, and today I'm going to bring you a video on how I'm going to finish up this frame. You can watch my other video. I did one of these in an oval with a different image on it, and it turned out so beautiful. And you guys can see how I did that one. To see how I did the resin work over the image. I'm sorry, I'm moving a box out of my way so that I can move my camera a little bit. So in this video, I'm not going to be doing the resin part. I'm just going to do the embellishing of the frame. And I'm sorry, I've got some stuff back here that I'm getting ready to work on. And so I have a bunch of goodies here that I wanted to take out and have to work with today. But anyway, so you see this little mess that I've got back in here. Sorry about that, you guys, but I wanted to have them close by so that I don't forget what I'm supposed to be working on. Anyway, before I get started on this, let's read an inspirational quote. And it says today, "It is when you're going through your most difficult chapter in life that your hero is revealed, and how beautiful it is when you finally realize you have the strength to save yourself." And that is by Dodinsky. And I thought that that was a beautiful quote because we all tend to forget that we have it within ourselves if we can muster up the strength and the courage. Courage has a lot to do with it. That is my firm belief, because I find myself in situations sometimes where I am an extremely non-confrontational person. I mean, to the extreme. I will avoid confrontation at any cost, unless it happens to be about my children, my grandchildren, my family, and any family member. Then I come out. But when it is happening to me, I tend to back off of situations. And I'm finding as I get older that I need to start really speaking up for myself and doing better at having the courage to fight my own battles and just to do better in life, because I have a lot of friends who are very vocal, and I seem to gravitate towards vocal people. And I think, you know, sometimes I wish I was more like them, because I might not go through some of the things I go through if I just would deal with things, and I'm just terrible at it. But anyway, so we all have the strength inside us if we just muster it up and pull it out and use it. So yeah, so we can all do better. We have it within us, and we can be our own heroes. So be your own hero. That's the motto. Let's be our own heroes today. Okay, so I have a couple of things that I want to show you guys. I showed a couple in my my giveaway video for my Etsy shop. Oh, and I want to remind you guys too, I'm almost to the 8,000 subscriber mark. So that means that if I can hit 8,000 by like mid-June, that means that I will have gotten 1,000 subscribers in the last 6 months. That's not a lot. Granted, there are viral YouTubers out there that are doing way better than me, and I wish I could just get my videos in front of more people that like to craft and things, but that, unfortunately, I'm at the mercy of YouTube and my subscribers commenting and giving me thumbs up on my videos. If I don't get that stuff, they're not going to put me in front of more viewers. And so they limit the number of people that they put my videos to, because it seems very difficult to get those thumbs up. So if you guys are watching this video today, please, please, please give it a thumbs up, would you? And help me out so that I can start growing this channel and getting more subscribers. And I could really use that right now. I enjoy doing these videos and I want to think it's worthwhile. And I do have a nice, wonderful subscriber base, and I wouldn't stop for anything in the world. But I sure would like to get my videos out to more people. So give me a thumbs up, you guys. And make a comment. Let me know what you think of this video when we get done with this project, because I think you guys are really going to like it. The oval that I did, well, you can refer to that video. It's gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. And both of them will be available in my Etsy shop. I wanted to show you guys too. I did this compact mirror. I went back to my old habits. And I had a compact mirror that I found in some of my stuff. I was going through it. And so I thought, I'm just going to do it. I had the resin. So I found this beautiful image, and it was actually a round image. So I thought, okay, I can size that to my compact. And then I also made a butterfly, if you can see that, that matches, and added that to the compact. So it's very simple. I just put some pearls around the edge and put the image and the butterfly. And it's a double compact mirror. And I thought it was very elegant, very, very simple, but really, really pretty. So, and this is a very strong butterfly. It's not going anywhere. It's not going to break. So yeah, it's really, really nice. So I wanted to show you guys that. And actually, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop some resin underneath this butterfly, and I'm actually going to resin it to the top of this, because it is glued down with E6000 now, but if I resin it, it's going to become part of the top, and I think that will be a much better way to have that on there. I just thought about that, so that it stays on forever. Also, look at my newest bumblebee. I made this one the other day, and what I did was I made I just took some words and typed them out and found a font that I wanted to use, and made a bunch of words so that I could make some tags. And I found joyful, hopeful, courageous, of course, hopeful, queen, and I found some other ones, grateful, kind. I don't see the kind one here anywhere, but I did. I found one that says kind, so I made a bunch. I just cut a bunch of these out so that I could resin them and turn them into tags. And then I also shrunk down some of my bumblebees and made these little tags. And so from that, I designed these little tags here. And I just took one of my little pins that you can get on Amazon, these little cute little pins. Let me show you what I'm talking about here, because you can get these on Amazon. That's where I get mine. Can't remember what they're called right now, so but they're shaped like that, and they're awesome for doing tags and things in journals and all of that. That's what a lot of people use them for, is their journals. So anyway, I made these two tags and added them to my bumblebee, and I just took and let me find one that I've already got sort of. Oh, here's a kind. So I took my, I think this is a, what do you call it? Rivet thing. I think that's what it's for. Anyway, this was something my mother-in-law had that I inherited when she passed away, and it's real handy. So I took my little things and I punched my hole in the middle, and I have to be very, very careful when I pull it off. And so it's a little jagged on the edge there, but that's okay. I get that out. So now I've got a hole in it, and then I'll put a hole in the other one. And actually, I like these with that little cut at the top to make it look like a tag. So I'll cut it like that. Punch a hole in that one. And so I've got that. And then what I do is I either take a Sharpie, you can take a Sharpie, you don't have to have an inker or anything like that, and you can take a Sharpie. I've got glue in my fingernails, that's kind of looking gross. Okay, anyway, so you can take a Sharpie, and let's take this one, and go around the edges just like that to kind of give it that antiqued effect, so that it's not just stark white all the way around. And I think this makes it look really sharp. You could even kind of roll it more towards the top if you wanted to get more of the ink around. But then you kind of have, I don't know if you guys can see it, but you have that ink around the edges of that. So it kind of makes them a little more, they pop a little bit better. But the other thing you can do is you can take your ink pad, and I think this will work really well. This is what I want to use on the next one I'm going to do. So I'm going to do this tag with this because I can get more ink on the top using this. And you can see it gives it a nice little sort of vintage effect like that. Doesn't that look cool? Now the other ones that I made, these I just used the Sharpie, and then it dawned on me that the ink pad was going to do a really cool job on this. So just like that. And you get a really nice effect with it. I don't know what I did with my other one. Oh, here. So I took my ink pads out today so that I could ink a bunch of these and just have them done and ready to use. Because I'm going to make some bees and some butterflies, and there's that one. So you can see it really makes them look very cool. I really like the inker just because, like I said, I can get more across the top. But if you just have a Sharpie, use a Sharpie. And I like to take these too, and when I'm doing my butterflies, go around the edges of my butterflies as well, because it number one, you can kind of give them that sort of vintage effect by getting that ink all the way around them. And it takes away the stark whiteness of the edges of the butterflies so that they're not all white all around the edge, because I kind of don't like that look. Then it looks like paper. And this way, it doesn't look like it's a piece of paper. Just like that. And I've got that all inked. And doesn't that look pretty? I only have a couple of these butterflies, but I think these are going to be gorgeous. I can't wait to do them. And then I'm going to do a few of these. And some other ones. I've got some other butterflies cut out as well, but these were the ones that I thought maybe I would be able to get done today. So, and I don't have to work today, so I'm taking the day to do some of this stuff. And then let me show you, I've got some cranberry ink. Let's see what that looks like. Let's see. How about if we do joyful? I'm going to just turn this into a tag, just like that. Punch a hole in it. it wants to leave a little bit of that paper on the edge, so you kind of have to trim it. It's not a sharp tool, it's just a tool. So it's made for metal, not paper. Or actually, you know what? I think it might be made for leather, now that I think about it. So this is the cranberry, and this looks very, very pretty. Add some pop of color. So take whatever color you want to use and add it to your tags. Whoopsies, I dropped it. Don't want to get that on my picture. And we'll do this kind one in the cranberry. But I did want to show you guys how cool these are and how fun it is that I'm able to make my own little dangle tags out of these. And how cute they are. And once I put resin on these, they're sturdy, they're strong, they're not gonna break. So you can see they're hard. So yeah. So I thought this bee was really pretty cute. And I can't wait to make some more with tags. And I thought I might even make some tags for some butterflies or some other things. And then one more thing before I get started on her. I did make some new butterflies the other day, and I love, love, love some of the prints that I was able to find. And these just they look like porcelain, you guys. And I'm super excited. Got some, I don't need two of those. I got some purple. And where's one of my other prints? I might have used them all. Oh, this one. So these are the new ones that I got. And don't they look gorgeous, you guys? They just look like porcelain. And I am, for the May raffle in my Etsy shop, I am giving away a package of these. Some of these, not these exact ones, but some other ones that I made already. And I don't know that, I don't think these or these are in there, because I just made these yesterday. I found this yesterday and made them yesterday. But anyway, I'm going to be giving away a package of those. Hold on, you guys. Phone call from the hubby. Flowers. Let's see. I know I've got some in here somewhere. I just have to dig. Let's see. You know what? Maybe I'll use these. These actually look quite nice. These are the little flowers that I got from my friend Deanna. And they're made out of foam. Those actually look quite nice. Just like that. Those set it off really nicely. They're the perfect size. Just like that. I love these little roses. There we go. And I wonder if maybe I should use a couple of those also at the top. Put one on each side there. Yes. Awesome. And that way everything kind of just kind of pulls itself together. Just like that. And then last, I actually was thinking I was going to put this on here. And I was going to do this in blues. But since I changed my color palette, I thought maybe I'd check it out and see if it would work anyway, but it does not. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take some of this lace that Debbie sent me. We're going to find a nice piece. Because I want it to be lacy. So we'll find a nice piece of that. And this one I'm going to be using very sparingly because I really, really love it. I love it. And I do have some pink ribbon here, satin ribbon. So maybe what we'll do, maybe I should take like this. And sort of do these together. Okay. It's getting slippery in my hands. So I'm going to take this side and I'm going to have it come the other way like that. Trying to keep it together. And then it's really great when you have a piece of something to tie it up with. Let's see, I'm looking for something thin. Not that. Darn. Okay, let's see. Maybe some of this would be pretty. Yeah, I've got this other stuff that I cut off from some other lace. I think I'm just going to tie that around the center. It's not the optimal thing that I would have chosen, but it will work, and I think it will actually look pretty on here. We'll look at it and see. Yeah, it's just a little piece of lace. I think that works really nicely, actually. And we're going to tie that around both of those loops. Oops. Right in the center. And let's pull this. You guys, I'm pretty sure I got off camera there. I'm so sorry. You know what? I don't like the way that came out. Here's what we're going to do. I have another idea. And I won't be happy if I try and pass this off as what I really wanted to do. So here's what we're going to do. Because this will work out much, much nicer for me in the long run. I'm going to make the lace bow because I can do this very easily, and I can make the number of layers that I want to make with this. Just like that. And we'll have that piece coming down there. We don't need it to be long. So I'm going to cut that right there. And I'm going to take a tiny piece of this other lace. I hate to do it, but I'm gonna. And tie that around the center. I'm just going to use maybe 2 inches of it. That's it. That in the center. Okay. Snip that off. Okay. So now we've got the lace part of our bow. And you just move it around, and this is actually stiff enough that you can kind of get it to move around the way you want it, so that's not a bad thing. Kind of glad about that. And we're going to snip that this way. Just like that. And then take a piece of the satin, and we're just going to do one loop of the satin. Going to cut it very small, and then tie a piece of this around the center. I don't know why I did that. Gosh, I'm so silly. Okay, I wanted this to have long pieces on it too, and I just didn't do that. Okay, there we go. Snip it there, snip it there, and what did I cut off? We'll just take this piece that we cut off of here and use that to tie around it. I've got a little bit longer piece to work with that way. And let's see if we can keep these other pieces of ribbon on here too. That one's cut, okay. And so now we've got that, and I think that looks very, very pretty. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put a dot of glue here in the center of this one, and I'm going to pop this one down. I've got to learn a better way of doing bows. I really do need to watch some videos and start learning how to make different kinds of bows and things, because that is one area where I feel like I am lacking expertise. And I see some of these girls like on Pinterest. You see these little short videos where they do really quick bows, but they make it so fast you can't follow them. And I hate videos where they do that and they make it so fast there's no way you can follow what they're doing. Or you have to play it 20 times in order to be able to do it. It's frustrating. Okay, but my bows always turn out looking very pretty in the end, but I do them the hard way, and I need to learn the easy, smart way to make bows, because you can see that looks very pretty, and I'm going to put a center on that. And I'm debating on what I want to use in the center of that, because I have a couple of things. I've got something like that, which I don't really think that's what I want to do, but Debbie did send me some bling, very pretty bling. And I don't want to do anything too big. I've got that, which would be nice. I don't know if I want to use pink. I don't want to use this one right now because I don't have any of this kind, and I want to save that one for something special. That is a little too pink. This goes nicely with the bow, but I still don't feel like that's really what I want to do. Now I've got this little pearly piece too, and this might be the way to go. I have got glue strings hanging off my hands like you would not believe right now, you guys. Okay, so I'm thinking more like that because it goes with all the nice pearls in that, and I think that's the way I want to go. But now I just have to decide, okay, where exactly do I actually want to put this? Do I want to put it next to the flowers like that? And I need to cut that off. Sorry, you guys, I dropped my scissors. Do I want it to go into the flowers like that? I really do think it looks pretty like that. I mean, yeah, it covers up some of the flowers, but I think it looks very nice with the flowers. And I generally like to do that. I like to put my bow in with a bunch of flowers, and we'll puff those up when we get done with this. Let me turn this straight. There, or do I want to go there? Or maybe just kind of off a little bit to the side. I think I'm going with the flowers, you guys. And for those of you who are saying, no, don't do it, I'm sorry. But it's... my bow stuck to my glue gun there. I just feel like this is the way that I like the look. I'm going to hold it down for a minute there. And yes, I know it covers up some of the flowers, but we're going to puff that up a bit and move things around. And it's going to be okay. And then we're going to put this one in the middle. And I do think that was a good choice for the center of the bow. My stomach's growling so loud right now. I don't know if you guys heard that, but wow. Okay, and I think that looks absolutely gorgeous. So really all we're missing now is, let's see, do I want to put any more bling anywhere? Let's see. Uh-oh. I have a crown. That looks very pretty, but actually I have someplace else that I think I'm going to use this crown. I decided I want to try and use it in the journal that I'm going to make for my mother. Just as a little memorial piece that says, okay, she's earned her crown. And I know she's got a beautiful crown up there. That one's pretty, but it's missing a couple of rhinestones, so I don't want to use that one until I replace those rhinestones. Well, we've got that. Nah. I love this piece, but I don't know. I mean, it looks gorgeous in there, but I'm kind of saving that for something else. So I'm thinking we really only need something small to kind of poke out of here. That looks pretty right there. Let's go ahead and put this one right up here. There. And okay, I'm trying, you guys. Give me just a minute here. Have that little piece. It's a little flower. But you know, we kind of already have enough flowers in here, I think. Although it does look quite pretty there. Actually, I think we're going to go with it. You are going right there. Okay, because it's got bling in it and all that good stuff. So there we go. And then the only thing that we need now is something to hang it from. And what I want to do is I want to take a piece of the trim that I used around the center. I need to put some glue on that. And we're just going to use a very, very small piece of it. I think I want it to come from right there and right there. So I'm going to cut that off right about there. We're going to flip this over. That's what the back looks like. I'm going to put a nice piece of glue right there. Whoops, I almost did it backwards. I'm going to do that. And I'm actually going to take this felt here and I'm going to make a couple of small little circles. I would do this in white felt, but I don't have a piece that I can use for this right now. So we're going to use this felt. And I'm going to put a little bit of glue over the top of that piece of trim there. And I'm going to pop that piece of felt over the top of it. Because I just feel like that kind of helps to keep it down better. I wish I had made the felt circle a little bit bigger. But it can't be too big because then it will show through. So it really has to be a small circle. And we're going to go do the same thing on this side. Right there. And a little dot of glue right there. And we're going to pop that piece of felt right over the top. And push it down. Okay. And there we have it, you guys. She is done. So that is our finished piece. I hope you guys like it as much as I do. I think it is gorgeous. And this little pearl just fell off of here, and I'm just going to glue it right back on. It goes right there. I was worried that might happen in a couple of spots. There was one little piece of thread there that was popping up. Okay, so hopefully you guys can see this really well. She turned out absolutely gorgeous. I love this so much. And I'm so glad that I decided to do a video on this. I almost didn't. I almost was just going to make it without a video, and I'm glad that I did the video instead. So, thanks everybody for watching the video with me. Thank you for being here while I created this little masterpiece. And if you're interested in purchasing this, you can get it in my Etsy shop. It will be for sale there. Hopefully by the time I post this video. And I hope you all stay safe, stay well. Give my video a thumbs up, please. I really could use those thumbs up, as many as possible. One of these days I'm going to do a giveaway just based on the number of thumbs up and comments that I get. And actually, when I do my YouTube videos, you do have to do comments. So I guess I kind of do that. But I should find a way to do one on thumbs up. But anyway, just if you would, please take a moment and give this video a thumbs up for me and help me to get out to more viewers. Help me to grow my channel. I would really, really appreciate it, you guys. I really, really need that assistance. Without you guys, I can't grow. So it takes my existing subscribers to create more subscribers, if that makes any sense to you. So anyway, thanks a lot, you guys. Take care. Stay well. Stay safe. Love your family. God bless you all, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay tuned for pictures on the back end. Thanks, you guys. Bye-bye. God bless.